Hi, this is Ali, Jacob, and Kevin, and our product is AJK Cargo, created for the OneRecord Hackathon. And we are going to try to solve challenge number 2, which is security and customs. So our problem is, how do we determine if a shipment is suspicious? So during freight transportation, cargo is going to pass through many countries, and a common problem is that illegal items are transported, such as drugs, weapons, or other dangerous goods. If we can reduce the amount of illegal packages entering these countries, we'd be able to make these countries safer. So our solution is to use package and shipment data, as well as other information that is related to packages and shipment, to determine if a shipment or the packages within a shipment could contain potentially illegal or other dangerous items. For us to determine if a package is dangerous or illegal, we'll use an algorithm and AI modeling that makes a decision based on the package's expected weight and size versus its actual weight and size, the origin of the shipment, driver and pilot history, as well as cargo vehicle history. So we will go to our demo. Oops.
You're good. We can cut it. You're good.
Okay. So here we are on our front end, and there are a couple points we want to address. So how can we be sure about the origin of the freight and the parties involved in its origin and generations? With our dashboard, you can easily view the origin and destination of the packages within a shipment. You'd be able to view the driver and pilot of the shipment and any other information related to that shipment. So driver information would be combined with package information and other related information to calculate a suspicion score, and then is up to the user of the dashboard to ultimately review that suspicion score and determine if the shipment needs a deeper investigation. So we can click a shipment and we can view all the packages on the inside as well as their status. So our next point we want to address is the freight correctly identified and described? So in a production environment, machine learning and AI would be used during the transfer of goods that could determine, based on the content of the package, its size and weight, if the package is legitimate or not. And if not, we could increase the suspicion score and flag the package. So our flags would come in here, and if it was failed and we were to go and inspect it ourselves and we realize that it's passed, you can update it just like that. Lastly, we have to address, does the freight need a special assessment? The freight, when it's going from shipment to shipment or cargo container to cargo container, it would still need to be scanned, weighed, and measured at each spot on the way to its destination. But you could implement our algorithm to calculate the information we want, as well as the suspicion score, etc., and push that right to an API, so then we can have the data right at our fingertips. So how do we build our app? We built our app using React and native JavaScript. What are we proud of? With our app, we actually hit a wall with the API. We didn't find it wasn't very intuitive to use, and we also couldn't get it set up, so we decided to try to make a twin closely related to the data model. So when we hit that wall with the API, we decided to make a similar data model that we thought was a little bit better than the current model, and we just kind of ran with it. The next step for the solution would be to improve the data model, maybe integrate with the real API, as well as add true machine learning to automate the calculations and decisions for detecting suspicious items.
And lastly, we have the shipment performance, which basically is an overview of all the shipments and their suspicion statistics between packages, so that you can analyze trends in the dashboard. What AJK Cargo is trying to do is give customs officers the right tools to be able to interpret these trends and make the right decisions on incoming imports. Thank you for listening.